Boom, have no fear. The I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast is here. Biggity boom, have no fear. The I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast is in the place to be. Museum quality I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. On today's I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast, the world's most disruptive podcast. Stop throwing dildos. Stop throwing dildos at WNBA players. It's not funny. I know you're going to think it's funny. I know you're chuckling in the back of the classroom. Stop throwing dildos at WNBA players. And the Minnesota Vikings introduced the first male cheerleader in NFL history, and I love it. I want this guy to cheer for my fantasy football team. Plus, Zoron the Moron, a.k.a. Zoran The Zero, is this close. He's this close to becoming mayor of New York unless we, you, me, all of us wake up. All that and more in a high-flying, hard-hitting, fully disruptive, museum-quality I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast coming up right now. Miles Jordan, a.k.a. the Bleach Brothers, a.k.a. the Dust Brothers. Start this puppy off with something real nice. Start this puppy off with something real loud. But most importantly, start this beautiful, fully disruptive I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast off with something real funky. It's the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. Lickety, let's go.
I Am Rapaport Podcast.
Boom, have no fear. The I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast is here. Biggity boom, have no fear. The I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast is in the place to be, in Sukasa. Name is Michael Rapaport, a.k.a. the inflamed Ashkenazi, a.k.a. the Sultan of Sniff, a.k.a. the Gringo Mandingo, a.k.a. the one and only raging bullshitter. Welcome to the Iron Dome of Disruption. Welcome to the Ziggity Zone of Disruption. I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast coming live and direct from a chilly day in New York. Yeah, I said a chilly day in the summer of 2025 in New York. You see, I got on a nice piece of light cashmere. Light cashmere. They call me the king of cashmere. Hope everybody's feeling real good. Hope everybody's feeling real safe. Hope everybody's feeling really sane. But it was like 66 degrees. That's crazy. It was 66 degrees in New York today. It warmed up a little bit, but like if you're walking around in just a t-shirt and just shorts, you're going to be like, what is it? Is it October? It ain't October. It's August, midway through August of 2025. I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast coming live and direct. Hope everybody's enjoying the summer. Hope everybody's feeling really, really good about their fantasy football drafts. My drafts are about to happen. Next week, my draft is going down, and I plan on dominating my draft decisively dominating. DD. Decisively dominating both of my drafts. Of course, I'm in the Fantasy Football League of the Howard Stern Show, which will be back on the air September 2nd. There was so much discussion about the Stern Show being canceled and Howard Stern being canceled and this, that, and the third. I cannot wait for the Stern Show to return. But more importantly than the Howard Stern Show is the Howard Stern Fantasy Football Draft, which I plan on dominating decisively. Then I have my Money League, which I plan on dominating decisively. And then in September, I am going back on tour. I am performing, a bunch of shows the rest of 2025. I'm performing in Jersey at the Stress Factory, September 25th, 26th, and 27th. I'll be in Providence, October 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. I'll be in Denver, September 9th, 10th, and 11th. I'll be in Long Island, November 7th and 8th. I got shows in Chicago, got a show in Los Angeles. I'll be in Virginia, Arlington, Virginia, November 13th, 14th, and 15th. All tickets, all information's available at michaelrapaportcomedy.com, michaelrapaportcomedy.com. We're going to Jersey, Providence, Denver, Long Island, Levittown, Arlington, Virginia, Chicago, LA. All tickets, all information available at michaelrapaportcomedy.com. Come see me in Jersey, September 25th, 26th, 27th. Jersey, home of the New York Football Giants, which I'm not expecting a lot from the New York Football Giants, but that's neither here nor there. I will say there has been a lot of discussion in the last few days about the debut, I believe the Minnesota Vikings and another team, maybe Jacksonville, but the Minnesota Vikings for sure in preseason have had the premiere, the debut of the first male cheerleaders in the NFL. The first male cheerleaders in the NFL. A lot of discussion, a lot of controversy, a lot of jokes, a lot of giggles. Let me tell you something. I could give two who's cheering for the games. As long as you're cheering your ass off, as long as you're bringing joy to the crowd, as long as you're having a good time, cheer, flip, tumble, somersault, cartwheel, your little hearts out. Yeah, it might be a little bit unusual. Some people might think it's funny. It's funny. The guy with the girl cheerleaders, they've been doing it in high school. They've been doing it in college for years. I got no problem with it. I know the Minnesota Vikings, this one kid, he's a cheerleader. He's out there shaking his ass, and it's cheerleading. It's like the parade. They're there to bring cheer. They are there to bring joy. So me, Michael Rapaport, as long as you're shaking your pom-pom, shaking your ass, and you are cheering for your team, let me tell you something. If any one of these male cheerleaders in the NFL want to cheer for my fantasy football team, hit me up. I'll take all and every cheerleader I can get. Homeboy on the Minnesota Vikings cheerleading team, my fantasy football team is called Rapaport's Delight, a.k.a. History of Violence, a.k.a. Make It Stop, Make It Stop. You want to cheer for me? I will take it. Guys, girls, anybody wants to cheer for my fantasy football team, I don't care. I can tell you one thing, and I can tell you one team that will never, ever have a male cheerleader, and I don't agree with him, Jared Jones. Jared Jones I guarantee you they ran that up the flagpole for Jared Jones like as long, because Jared Jones got that slave owner accent. Jared Jones says, as long as I am alive, as long as my name is signed on the dotted line for the Dallas Cowboys, there ain't never going to be nothing but beautiful, beautiful American women cheering for the Dallas Cowboys, America's team. I guarantee you that. But like I said, me personally, I could give two shits who's cheering. I'll take all and every one of you, any one of you cheerleaders in the NFL, NBA, NCAA that wants to help out my team. I need it. I need all the pom-poms, all the mascots, all the flipping, back flipping, cartwheels. You got another big controversy in sports that I talked about briefly on social media. Went viral. I can't help myself. Can't help myself. Sometimes I just go viral. Is this dildo controversy in the WNBA? I believe there have been 4 games where the WNBA women, professional basketball players, are running up and down the court doing their best to put the ball in the hoop to defend at the highest level. And the games have been interrupted by some sick that are throwing dildos on the court. WNBA games. I don't support this. Okay? I don't support this behavior. What are you trying to do? You trying to knock out Caitlin Clark? Is that what you want to do? You trying to throw a dildo at Angel Reese during the middle of a WNBA game, you sick. 4 incidents. We need to stop throwing dildos on the court during the WNBA games. I don't know if anybody has ever been hit in the head with a dildo, but I'm going to tell you a personal tidbit. I'm not going to go into too many details because I don't want to get, I don't know, how do you say, in trouble. But in the 90s, I believe it was 98, might have been 97, I got hit in the head with a dildo once. It's not fun. It's not fun. Okay, and this was at close range. Don't ask. Don't ask, and I won't tell. Don't ask, and I won't tell how I, in fact, got hit in the head with a dildo. It was either 97 or 98. Close range. It wasn't thrown. It was like clubbed. I got clubbed on the side of the head with a dildo. I almost went down, but I didn't. But I'm telling you right now, if you're in the cheap seats at one of these WNBA games and you're throwing a dildo at Paige Bucher's Caitlin Clark, or one of these girls, you know the injury that you could cause? You hit a ball boy, a ball girl, a coach, a photographer from long range with a dildo. Stop throwing dildos at WNBA players. I'm serious. It's not funny. Sounds funny. Just like male cheerleaders. It sounds funny, but it's not funny. Okay? Cut the I don't support it. I don't think that's funny at all. Listen, I get how some people might think male cheerleaders, yeah, but throwing dildos at WNBA games, I don't support it. I don't support it. I don't want to see any more of that. What else is going on? There's a piece of slang that I keep hearing people say. Usually I'm on the cutting edge of slang. I've invented slang. But there's a slang on social media, and then the young shooter, Dean Collins, a.k.a. Deuce Pacino, a.k.a. Dino Casino, who's on the road, European trip. I can't wait to get this guy back on the podcast. He's in, I think, Bulgaria, Slovenia, maybe Budapest. I cannot wait to hear about the comings and goings of the young shooter in Budapest. You ever been to Budapest? I've never been to Budapest. I don't even like going to New Jersey. I like to stay in my house. I can't foresee me going to Budapest unless it's for work. No disrespect to Budapest, but just traveling, moving, and grooving, it's a lot. It is a lot, but there's a slang that I keep hearing and I keep seeing on social media called TEMU. TEMU. They'll go, oh, that's the TEMU LeBron James, or they'll go, that's the TEMU Donald Trump, or that's the TEMU DJ Khaled. Does anybody know what this slang means, TEMU? I tried to figure it out. I don't want to Google it because I feel like, me being Michael Rapaport, cool, hip, on the cutting edge of so many things, I should know what TEMU means. I don't know where this came from. I try to figure out slang sometimes. I'm like, and you go, oh, like I remember a couple of years ago there was cap, no cap, cap, no cap. And then I was like, oh, cap, like, oh, no cap, like no capital letters, no cap. It means you're not lying. And then there was another one. Somebody hit me with say less. Somebody texted that to me. My man texted that to me. He was like, say less. And I was like, the fuck does that mean, say less? Like, what like shut up? Like, I was confused. But say less means like, like say no more, so say less. So you instead of saying say no more, you say less. And I was like, cool, say less, that's tight. So I was able to figure out say less. I was able to figure out no cap, I'm not lying. Yeah, I'm for real, like on my mom's, swear, blah, 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 blah. But TEMU, I don't know the math of that. Does anybody know what that slang TEMU means? And more importantly, does anybody know what that slang TEMU, where it came from, what it was derived from? Because I always like to know where the slang was derived from, how they conjured up TEMU. Do you have any idea what that means? Where did it?
The Chinese product site where you get all the things for very, very cheap.
Oh, got it. Got it. So it means like, I see. There was how could this go under the radar? I know it happened late at night and it sounded like an isolated incident. But the other night in Crown Heights, Brooklyn, there was a mass shooting, where at the time of this I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast, 3 people were killed. 3 people were killed the other night, and multiple people were shot in Crown Heights, Brooklyn. And apparently it was, beef and this, they were arguing and it was a gang and all this stuff. But I mean, I don't understand how this could happen. And I was just like, when I heard Crown Heights, for those of you who are not in New York, I first thought it had to have something to do with the Jewish community, but fortunately, it didn't. And even though, this kinds of shooting are just overwhelmingly frightening and sad and tragic, to shoot and kill that many people over nothing. is insane to me. But I had to. It made me think about what's to come. And by the way, I was walking on the west side today. I was walking on the lower west side, like 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 9th Avenue, 8th Avenue, 6th Avenue. Let me tell you something. And a friend of mine told me, who's a real tough guy, he goes, yo, when you come out of the train station, you come out of Penn Station, you come out of the train over there on Times Square, Penn Station, you need to keep your head on a swivel. And this is coming from my man who's a tough guy. He was like, I was up a side street, like 37th, and I was nervous. And this is from my guy who's no ussy. But me and my wife, Kibi, who, by the way, if you don't listen to Rapaport's Reality, do yourself a favor. Rapaport's Reality drops like clockwork every single Wednesday, where we discuss all things reality TV, all things popular culture, and the comings and goings from our relationship. And we have to discuss on this week's Rapaport's Reality. We're sitting there having a little drink, a little lunch at this cafe on like 18th and 5th Avenue. Fucking Julia Roberts walked right by us on the street. We're sitting there drinking our drink, and Julia Roberts and her husband walked right by. We were bugging. We were tripping because it was broad daylight. No one recognized her, and we're like, that's fucking Julia Roberts. We got to talk about that, and I got to talk about the last time and the only time, other than the other day when I was having lunch with my wife, the co-host of Rapaport's Reality, Kibi, when I saw Julia Roberts. I saw Julia Roberts when they were filming Pretty Woman. But we're going to discuss that on Rapaport's Reality. But walking along the west side, 9th Avenue, 8th Avenue, 7th Avenue, it's New York. It's the greatest city in the world. There's a whole flower district. I didn't know there was a flower district. They sell flowers. They sell plants. If you want to get your flowers and your plants wholesale, 28th Street, 8th Avenue, 7th Avenue, 6th Avenue. But aside from the flowers, be careful. Don't be on your phone. Don't wear your jewels untucked. Don't have your money out, because anything can happen. It's like the 80s. Some people I like the old New York. All you got to do if you want the old New York right now, if you want that old New York feeling right now, walk 9th Avenue, 8th Avenue between the 20s and the 30s. That taxi driver, Travis Bickle. Oh, you like the punk rock scene? You like when it was a nut house? It's happening right now in New York City. Trust me, it's happening right now in New York City. You don't got to look at old pictures, vintage photographs. You don't got to watch Taxi Driver, because it's happening. Walk up 31st between 8th and 9th during the day. I don't even know what's going on there at nighttime. Walk on that street during the day. You will get that taxi driver trading. You will get that taxi driver, real life, old school New York in real time. But it made me think about Zoron the Moron, Zoron the Zero. Zoron the Moron, a.k.a. Zoron the Zero, because he has 0.0 accomplishments. And unless a miracle takes place, unless people literally wake up out of their slumber, I've come to terms with the fact that Zoron the Moron, a.k.a. Zoron the Zero, is going to become mayor of New York City. I didn't think it could happen. I thought people were wasting their time, wasting their money. But now, if you're betting on Zoron, you're betting on a winner. How this happened, I don't know. But New York, New Yorkers, I am begging you. I know it's the summertime. I know people are tanning. I know people are in the Hamptons. You're down south. You're in Florida. You might be in Bulgaria, Hungary, Slovenia, Greece, Israel, traveling, doing what you should be doing during the summer, which is relaxing. But New Yorkers, come September, if you are not engaged, you are not focused, September, October, if you do not vote, come November, Zoron the Zero, Zoron the fucking moron is going to become mayor of New York City. And I don't expect, I thought they would do it, but I'm a wishful thinker. I don't expect grown-ass Curtis Sliwa, grown-ass Mayor Eric Adams, grown-ass Cuomo to drop out. These are grown-ass men. I'm 55 and I'm a grown-ass man. All three of those guys are older than me. Neither one of them is going to drop out. So unless something dramatic and drastic happens, Zoron the Zero is going to become mayor of New York. And I saw a thing online about Zoron the Zero and his 0.0 accomplishments. And I'm going to share a little bit of them with you. Zoron the Zero, he actually makes me think I should run for mayor. And those people like, yo, Mike Rapp, fuck it. Yo, you should run for mayor. You'd win. You'd at least compete. I'm not ready to run for mayor right now. I am not ready to run for mayor right now, although I'd be a great mayor. My press conferences would be fire. I'd have fire press conferences. Maybe if Zoron the Zero becomes mayor of New York, maybe in a few years, I'll run for mayor of New York because I've accomplished more than Zoron the moron. In my life, I've accomplished more than Zoron the fucking moron. In 2015, Zoron the moron graduated from Bowdoin with a BA in Africana Studies. He's got a BA in Africana Studies, a degree that is worth absolutely nothing. No disrespect to anybody who's studying Africana Studies. You're not getting me tied up on America's next top racist. And everybody's like, oh, wait, what'd you say? What did you say? Oh, my God, what did you say? I said his degree's worth... Zoron the Moron's degree in Africana Studies is worth... No disrespect to Africana Studies. In 2015, he attended an organizing training at the Change Corps and left after 6 months while trying to unionize against the program. This fucking guy is a quitter. You quit after 6 months. You tried to unionize against the program. 2015, 2016. This is when he hit his fucking stride. He was the music supervisor for one of his mother's films. His mother is a director, Mira Nair. She's a good director. She did a film called Queen of Katwe. Listen, not everyone's a hit. You're not always going to make Mississippi Masala. No disrespect to Mira Nair. But he was the music supervisor / curator for the film that his mother made. This is a Nepo baby. Zoron the Moron, a.k.a. Zoron the Zero, a.k.a. Zoron the Nepo baby. Then... when he realized that he wasn't a great music supervisor and that he only got the job as the music supervisor because his mom was directing the film, he became a rapper. Zoron the fucking moron. Unfortunately, Zoron the Moron, a.k.a. Zoron the Zero, as a rapper, failed. His rapper name was Mr. Cardaman. And he released that chart-topping single, Nani. You're not a rapper. You're a bullshit artist. You're a 3-card Monte guy who somehow, some way is going to become mayor of New York City. This fucking guy's going to win. A failed music supervisor / failed rapper / quitter. Okay? 2018, he was the campaign manager for Ross Barkan's New York Senate campaign. Lost. Loser. 2019, he was the field organizer for Tiffany Campaign's Queen's campaign. 2018 to 2019, foreclosure prevention and housing counselor in Queens, helping people avoid eviction and unpaid bills. Speaking of eviction, Zoron the Moron, I'm a regular guy, currently lives in a rent-stabilized apartment for $2,400 a month. $2,500 a month. That should be $4,000 a month. Zoron the moron is taking advantage of the system, although he's never done anything in his life. He's a rich kid's baby, a Nepo fucking baby. And in 2021, through right now, he became the New York State Assembly member. And like I said, it doesn't matter how he got here. It doesn't matter if he deserves to be here. The only thing that matters is that Zoran the moron, aka Zoran the Zero, is here. He is here. And unless something dramatic happens, unless something big happens, unless we all, New York City, wake up, this bullshit thrower of bullshit, Zoran the moron is a giggly, smiling. I never seen somebody smile so much in my fucking life. I never seen a politician with a pasted on big fucking shit-eating grin more than Zoran the Zero. Unless we wake up, it doesn't matter why he's here, how he got here, whether or not he deserves to be here. This guy's going to become mayor of New York City. A guy throwing shit, bullshit, big bags of bullshit is going to become mayor of New York. And it's astonishing to witness. New York is bred home to some of the greatest shit talkers ever. The President of the United States, New York, one of the great shit talkers ever. Every rapper, slick talking rapper. I mean, all you got to do is go to 29th and 9th Avenue right now. We created shit talking. New Yorkers love to talk shit, and we do it in all shapes, sizes, ethnicities. New Yorkers are known for being great shit talkers. This guy's not even a New Yorker. He's not even from New York. And I know if you live here, the Lord, this is not a New Yorker. He doesn't walk like a New Yorker. He doesn't talk like a New Yorker. He doesn't sound like a New Yorker. He doesn't think like a New Yorker. He's not one of us. But unless we wake up, Zoran the Zero is going to become mayor of the greatest city on earth. I don't know what more I can say about it. But we need to be engaged. We need to pay attention and we need to vote. Enjoy your summer. But it's almost over. It is almost over. Zoran the moron is this fucking close to becoming mayor of New York. Finally, as of the recording of this I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast, I must say that it is going to be 683 days. 683 days since October 7th. And it is the first year Yortzeit, 1 year since Hirsch Goldberg, Ori Almog, Alex, Eden, and Carmel, hostages, 6 hostages who were captured alive and dragged into Gaza on October 7th, where they were kept in the very, very real tunnels of Gaza, the tunnels that are so intricate, so complicated that Israel and the world itself can't get into and find and save these hostages. But it has been a year since all 6 of them were kidnapped, dragged into Gaza, tortured, no light, no showers, no toilets, were starved, and were executed in cold blood. And we must not forget their memories. May their memories be a blessing. I can't imagine what their families, what their friends are going through. I know that so many hearts have been broken. So many Lives have been shattered. So many hopes have been squelched. Dreams have been squelched. But we must not forget them, and may their memories be a blessing. It has been a year, if you can believe that, since the 6 of them were executed. And it is 683 days. And as of the recording of this podcast, there are still 50 hostages. There are 50 hostages in Gaza, 50 people, 2 of whom are American. There are 50 people. These are not hostages. These are not posters. These are not billboards. This is not, a stocks currency. There are 50 people that remain in Gaza. It's 683 days and 1 year since the execution of Carmel, Eden, Hirsch, Ori, Almag, and Alex. May their memories be a blessing. I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. I am done. Miles Jordan, a.k.a. the Bleach Brothers, a.k.a. the Dust Brothers. Take me at it with something real nice. Take me at it with something real loud. But most importantly, end this I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast with something really beautiful and really, really funky. I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. I'm done.
I am Rapaport Podcast.